Hi. Hello. Welcome here. Welcome back. My name is Moth. For those who know, for those God, who don't know, that's still my name. Hi. Hi. I've been awake for very little time today, and I'm already suffering real bad. So, fun story. I ordered a new phone online, as we know, as I have mentioned, and so I went today to get it to get it activated. So I go in there, I'm like, hey, I just need to switch my SIM card, I think. And the guy was like, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. And so he switches the SIM card, and it doesn't do jack shit. You got a new phone? Well, we're getting to that. And so we spend a while trying to troubleshoot and see why the hell it's not doing jack shit. And we don't really get it figured out, and then he has to go on lunch break. So so I'm then talking to his manager, and the phone is like, apparently it needed, I think, 4 system updates, because I had done one when I first got it, and then it turned out that it needed even more, and then it turned out that it needed even more. And so, what kind of new phone? Well, we're getting to that. I promise you we're getting to that. And so it was like, okay, when you finish all the updates, just let me know. And so I finished all the updates. Great, fantastic. And so I go to the guy, and I'm like, okay, we're done here. Try to help me, please. And it still was not doing anything. So we're both sitting here like, okay, what now? And so they're like, okay, we can't do anything right now. Let's just put your old SIM card back in your old phone, and you'll have to like come back and do whatever. And I'm like, okay, sure, because I needed to. Well, part of it, no, this ended up kind of not mattering, but I didn't have my dad's account, because I'm on his phone plan. It didn't really have permission for me. Sick Moth? No, I'm not sick. I was just coughing because I don't know. So I didn't have my dad's account. He's like, okay, come back and we'll deal with that with your dad's account. Or with your dad here, because you're not authorized to like make changes to this account. I'm like, okay, sure. You sound sick? Sorry. Maybe I am and I don't know. I've been having a day. I've been having a day. So, art. Yeah, art. So we're like, okay, and we put the old SIM card back in my phone, and it does nothing. And we're like, uh-oh, because now my old phone isn't doing anything when we try to blah blah blah, when we try to like call. And so the guy is like, okay, call my work phone, see if it works. And we do that twice, and it doesn't. And in this time, I have already called my father like twice to see if he can help with it, and he didn't pick up because he was busy or something. So then I have to go through this whole thing of, oh, I guess now you need a new SIM card because in your old phone, because for some reason it's not working anymore. So I believe what it turned out was that the store recognized, or the company recognized the new phone, and so it already switched the device to the new phone, but it was also blocking the new phone from receiving any of the network. So despite the fact that it should in theory work on the network is then like, oh no, actually you can't use this. So I have to return that phone, and I'm back to my old phone. But that is not even where we end. That was just like the conclusion of why the new phone wasn't working. So then I have to get proof that I actually have a phone number, that I'm like actually who I say I am. So I have to call another number associated with the account and get a 6-digit PIN that that like proves that I actually, I'm telling the truth about the account. And so I call my brother and I'm like, hey, this is Moth, I need help. And he texted me later. He was like, please don't call me from an unknown number, just saying this is Moth, I need help. And I was like, you're so right, I'm so sorry about that. And so I got him to give me the pin. I'm surprised he picked up an unknown number, to be honest. I was gonna call him 2 or 3 times total, just to get his attention. So I finally get that, and they put in the new SIM card, which they were like, technically we're not, like, we don't usually do this, but the top manager at the store gave the guy who was working with me permission to do it, like, just this once, or else I would have had to call customer service and wait a while and do all that stuff and pretend to be my father to customer service. So he got the new SIM card in the phone, and finally my old phone is working. And then I'm like, so basically I can't use the new phone that I bought. And he's like, yeah, you're gonna have to return that, because despite the fact that it should work on our network, the network is preventing it from working. So I'm like, fine, I guess I'm gonna have to get a stupid new phone with a stupid no headphone jack, and I'm gonna have to trade in my phone, which I really don't want to do, but it's fine, I guess. I'm just gonna have to make very sure to get all my screenshots of my information from, and upload it to my computer and stuff, but get all the screenshots and information from my account so that I don't, lose an account in one of my mobile games when I do that. And then, so after all of that, I went to Starbucks, because I'm like, okay, I need something to cheer me up. And so I buy a sandwich, and I buy a drink, and I buy some pumpkin bread. And I'm still drinking the drink, and I ate the sandwich, and I have my pumpkin bread. However, when I'm halfway home, I realize, or I'm a little more than halfway home, I'm like 2/3 of the way home, and I realize that my sandwich is no longer in my pocket, and I'm like, please tell me I didn't drop my stupid sandwich. So I have to go a full city block backwards, like looking for my sandwich desperately on the ground. And thankfully the sandwich was wrapped in it was wrapped in plastic, so I didn't just stick a bear sandwich in my pocket. That would have been, not the best idea. So I find it on the ground, and it's wrapped in plastic, so I'm not an absolute animal, just a little bit of an animal. And I walk a full city block to find my stupid sandwich, and then and then I finally get home, and I heat it up, and I have like 10 minutes until my stream. And my dad was like, oh, you got a new phone? And I was like, well, not exactly. So I had to call him. But in the time when I was at the store, I had to reset some PIN number for him, and I'm surprised it let me do that, because I am, again, not my father and don't technically have control over the account. And he was like, so what's the new PIN number? And I tell him, he's like, oh, okay, that's fine. So next time I try to go get a new phone, I have to bring him with, and I can't have a headphone jack on the new phone, and I can't get the phone I want. It's not gonna have as good battery life, and I'm gonna have to return this phone because it's way too much money. I'm dying. I have had such a day, and I've only been awake for like 3 hours. It's horrific. I'm like actually so sad that I can't use the new phone that I got. Like really sad about that. But I asked the guy just to make sure, and he was like, yeah, no, you're just gonna have to get a new phone from us. So maybe they'll have like an old used or something, Google Pixel, I think it was 5. Maybe they'll have an old used one with a headphone jack, but that's so weird. It was surprised nobody picked up the sandwich. I mean, it was a long way to walk backwards trying desperately to search for my sandwich, but it's not like there were a ton of people out. So yeah, it's been a day. I'm still sipping on my Starbucks drink, and I have my pumpkin bread, so I got here just in time to stream. I was like, yeah, let's go at 3 p.m. That'll be plenty of time to get back in time for my stream, and it was just barely. So in theory, all it should have been is switching out the SIM card, taking literally like 30 seconds maximum. But instead, it took over an hour and a half. Chilo, hello, welcome back. Also, Lucashino Joao, welcome back. I had to go on that rant because this literally just happened and I'm sad. And I already transferred my line information and my my fake grand order account to the new phone, so I have to transfer those back. And then, I don't know, factory reset the phone or something. Although I'm sure they'll do that when I... Wait, why wasn't the phone working? Because my network is a little bitch bastard and decided that even though it recognized the phone and even though it has it on like a whitelist that it says in theory you should be allowed to use this phone, they were like, no, we recognize the phone and it is attached to this network, but you cannot actually use the network. So yeah, that is why the phone wasn't working. And for my, oh god, I'm gonna sip my drink because my water is over on my nightstand still. That's so weird. It was! I don't understand the issue. And so yeah, it recognized it enough that it told the account that my phone had switched to the new one, but it still wasn't giving it anything, which is why I had to go through the whole process of switching it back to my old one. Oh, and in that time my phone went from 29% straight down to 7% battery, and the guy I was talking to was like, wow, this is really not making it easy on us. I was like, why do you think I'm replacing my phone? So, we're struggling here. It's a day of struggles. So yeah, and now I'm gonna have to go back to the store with my father, which is gonna be interesting because my father does not like phone stores. So I'm just sitting here hoping he's not gonna yell at anyone, because I will kick him out. I will tell him to sit outside after he gives me his information. Like, they have to like scan an ID for some reason. So I could just have him add me as someone who can change the account, but the problem is I don't have a valid ID. My ID expired in like 2017. Who are you drawing? Amiya from Arc Knights. I love her. She's a good girl. She's a good daughter. Make a new one. Make a new ID. You're so right. I do need to go get a new ID since it has been expired for quite a long time. 2017. You heard me. I could check, but my wallet is in my coat pocket, which is also not accessible by just being right here. So yeah, it's been fun. Moth hasn't left home since 2017. Yeah, that tracks. No, I have a passport. I have a valid passport, just not an ID, not a state ID. Or a driver's license, because I don't drive. So, it has been quite a day today, if I do say so myself. Alright. Let's work on this sweater. My passport expired, I still haven't gotten a new one. Well, I mean, like, I guess you should, but, you know, if you're not going out of the country, then eh. The only reason I got a new one is because I went to Japan. Okay, let's actually, we can... I mean, and to be honest, the state ID is probably more important. I just, yeah. Moth, I got full points on my 3-page English presentation. Nice! Nice, nice, nice! I mean, your English is really good, so I'd be mad at your teacher if you got anything less than that. That rules, though. Good job. Good job. Hell yeah. Pro-level English over here. Okay. Actually, so we want... something like this. I do want to do the sleeves. I also learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube. My record is 1 minute 24 seconds. Nice! I bought myself a Rubik's Cube, and I have solved it a couple times, but I haven't gotten that far and actually well, let alone learning how to do it quickly. I need to get on that because I did buy it, so I should, you know, use it. Were there any YouTube tutorials you did to learn how to solve it quickly? Because I found tutorials on how to solve it, like, at all, which I definitely needed. But I don't know how to do, like, speed solves or anything like that. Learn the rhythm, you'll automatically get faster. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Because, yeah, I do want to be cool and solve Rubik's Cubes. But not currently in my skill repertoire. But yeah, I did get a Rubik's Cube. It's the first time I've ever had like a nice Rubik's Cube. I got it from what, Speed Cube or something like that. Yeah. People oil the cube to make it easier to turn. That helps somewhat. Up, left, down, right is the right rhythm. Yeah, I was doing what was it? It was like R, U, R prime, U prime, I think. I was just lucky that I don't know why that I already knew what the what the like whatchamacallit, like when they do like R, L, I knew what that meant. So yeah, I mean I know people oil the cube, but like I said, I'm not exactly doing speed solves anytime soon. And mine is pretty good, my cube. So I don't think I need to oil it unless I'm really trying for, you know, something legit. My parents were actually supposed to do something about my the expired passport. My parents are too lazy to do shit about it. Okay, mood. That's where I was at until I needed it desperately because I was going to Japan. Mine was 40 euros. I think mine was like 20 or 30. So not quite as expensive, but yeah, they're not super cheap. Just whatever. Yeah, I need to work on actually using it. I did solve it a couple times though, because before I had never solved a Rubik's Cube in my life. Okay, this okay, literally I have it from like this. I do have a reference from like this angle exactly, so we need to before Moth solved the Rubik's Cube, he'd never solved a Rubik's Cube in his life. Okay, listen. What I meant is that until recently, I had never solved a Rubik's Cube in my life. Before this last Rubik's Cube that I just got. You happy? You happy? I couldn't resist. Okay, it was fair, but still. The one I had before was 15. It fell together in my hand because I was too fast. That's funny. Speed solver. Such a pro. Hopefully I don't need another one. I could adjust like the stuff on it, so I think it's a pretty decent cube. I'm suffering. I blame my sister for every misfortune I've ever had. Oh. I know she's a gremlin, but not that much. What did she do? What did she do this time? Oh, I don't think it's fair to solve her or to blame her for every problem you've ever had. It's a little much. She got sick. I still had to sleep with her. Now I'm sick. Oh. Well. Okay, maybe she got you sick. That is it definitely seems like a her fault thing. Although a lot of your mom's fault, honestly. Although where else could you have slept? My mom started calling me a walking wound because I got hurt again. I can't walk. Ouch. What happened? Mom's even making fun of that. Thanks. Thanks, Sheila's mom. Very helpful. Very helpful to make fun of your child who can't walk. The couch, duh, except my parents don't want us sleeping on the couch. Oh. Damn. Yeah, I'd be kind of mad if I slept in the same room as my brother and then he got sick. Shut up. It's not funny. No, it's not funny that you can't walk. It's funny that your mom is making fun of you for it. That sucks really bad that you can't walk. That sounds extremely painful. Like, God. It's the third time in 2 months that she's gotten sick. Yeah, what is with you? Do you both have no immune system? What is going on? How does this keep happening? She constantly makes me late to school by refusing to wake up. Oh my god. There is something else about the passport. I don't know, that if I want to go back to China, I can only go to Hong Kong. At this point, my everything is expired. You can only go to Hong Kong. I mean, I guess it would make sense that, like... I mean, that's weird because I didn't know that that was a thing, but I suppose it makes sense that you can only go to Hong Kong versus only going to, I don't know, literally anywhere else. Or, yeah. Like, if you could only go to part of mainland China, but not all of it, that would be very strange. Interesting. I knew someone who went to teach in China. I wonder if she's still there. I think she's not, but I don't know. I have an immune system. Literally before 2023, I really got sick. Maybe I did something in my last life to make my body hate me. I don't know, man. It sounds like you did something in this life to make your body hate you. Mushroom's the one with no immune system. I mean, she keeps getting you sick, so clearly it's both of you. You know? You know? Okay. China. Looks like this. A few weeks ago, I made a strange step. I thought it would heal itself, but since yesterday it was hot, extremely painful. I put ice on it. What made it worse because it should have warmed it? Weird. Pain's immense. The timing's extremely bad because I'm doing a job education orientation for 2 weeks. My god. I also would have guessed to ice it. That's usually the case. That's extremely strange, honestly. Also, still sucks real bad. Jeez. Have you been to, like, the doctor about it? Not that I can make you go to the doctor, but... You're not even in America. You can go to the doctor without, you know, dying in debt. To be honest, if dumbass soda thief and his dumbass family didn't come to the US, my everything wouldn't be expired. What? I want to rip the hair or wig off their fucking head. How is it that dude's fault that your stuff is expired? It still sounds like your parents' fault. I'm not understanding how that's anyone's fault but your parents, Luca. Chill. Yeah. Also, even if you're gonna blame his family, you can't blame him. Unless he's like an adult, but that does not sound like the case. It's the weekend, the doc is closed. Going to the hospital without an appointment counts as an emergency, but it's not an emergency, so I'm going to the doc on Monday. You sure it's not an emergency? That sounds like kind of an emergency to me. Unless you mean emergency as in, like, life-threatening, which I guess it's not, but... It sure seems like an emergency. But doctors close on weekends. That is a good point. That is a good point. Seems like a bad idea for a doctor to be closed on the weekends. But I mean, as long as the emergency services are available, I guess it's not horrible. More like just extremely annoying. It's like, sorry, I can get sick on the weekend too. I don't really know how this jacket works. Okay, it looks like there's this thing. And this is what says Rhodes Island on it, and then that goes kind of like on top of the actual, like... Okay, so we'll draw that on second. It's not an emergency, I can walk, but it's really strange with extreme pain. I feel like extreme pain counts as an emergency, no? You sure didn't sprain it? I mean, yeah, you probably twisted or sprained it. You might have, like, fucked up a tendon. So, I mean, it's not life-threatening, but I feel like extreme pain is still... I would count that as an emergency. But... I don't know. It kind of is, since my parents have been showing them around, but my parents the only people they know, or like my parents the only people they know. I mean, yeah, sure, but that doesn't. I'm not seeing why it's their fault that your thing has expired. I'm sorry. Confusing me, Luca. You can't confuse me because I'm sick. Right? How rude. Okay. Let's ignore the little things for now. We'll just focus on... Yeah. Okay, this looks a little better. I think this is on the other side. You might be able to see a little bit of it from, like, that way. Okay. I thought it was, but then it would have already healed itself since it started hurting a few weeks ago. The pain's more because I sprained my foot already 2 times in my life. Oh, you might have rolled your ankle or something. One of my roommates has done that several times, and it really, really sucks. I still think that extreme pain should count as an emergency, but again, I'm not a doctor, so not that I would get say about doctors in Germany, even if I was. I'm very far from a doctor, unfortunately. I could never do med school, man. That stuff is so intense. I do respect the hell out of anyone who goes through med school. I don't necessarily respect the hell out of every doctor, because there's some really bad doctors out there. But I do respect going to and graduating from med school. Okay, let's see here. Actually, this worked out better than I thought it would, to be honest. Okay. So yeah, this goes all the way around the... This makes sense. No. add the details in a minute here. If the bone broke, it would have swollen and turned blue. The point is it's only slightly red. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it sounds broken, but the pain alone constitutes an emergency, no? I sure would not want to be in pain the entire weekend. Ugh, that's just reminding me of... Something about being in pain just reminds me of what happened with my stupid non-allergy issue a while back. I will never forgive the doctor I went to for that. So, I remember this happened while I was playing, like, Subnautica, but I had some weird allergic reaction where, like, my face swelled up and stuff. And it turns out, I don't know if it was an allergic reaction. I think it was just my my immune system going haywire for no real reason. But anyway, the doctor put me on, like, the equivalent of Zyrtec, just for a little while. No one telling me that Zyrtec is, like, you can have withdrawal from it. So I had to Google this shit, like almost a year later, because I couldn't go off of it, or else it would cause, like, they weren't painful exactly, but it was, like, uncomfortable to the point of literal tears. Horrible. So I had to wean myself off of it. It's horrible. I feel like it's malpractice to not warn someone about something like that, because it's, like, known by the FDA or something, but they aren't doing anything about it because fuck you, I guess. My parents had to pay, like, $1,600 to Hong Kong with me, since something there was also expired. Lee. Moth, hello, welcome back. I got ibuprofen with 600 left for my surgery. I had normal ones are 400. You only get 600 with script from the doctor. Oh, 600 milligrams. They help me have less pain. That's good. Okay, well that's good. I got morphine at one point for a surgery. It's like, damn, it's the real shit. I do think it's funny that a lot of surgeries, what you get is, like, extra strength or, like, super powered Tylenol, which is, you know, understandable. I don't want to give everyone opioids and stuff. It makes total sense. It's just very funny to me. I'm terrified of surgeries. It's not that bad. I mean, the ones I've had 3? No. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Something like that. They're not that bad. One thing that when one of my friends last got surgery, I was like, "You're so right." Was he said it doesn't feel like a poking pain like it would. It doesn't feel like a sharp pain like you would think. It feels like you got hit by a truck, which is so true. It's so real. Because it doesn't feel like you got cut open. It feels like you got hit by a truck, which is kind of funny. I'd prefer that pain, honestly. Although, the last time I got surgery on, like, my shoulder, my dad kind of, like, hit me. He, like, hit me on the shoulder as in, like, a, there, buddy. And I, like, yelled at him. Because I was already in pain, and he hit me on the shoulder. He was like, uh-oh. I'm so sorry. At this point, I don't even want to go back to China anymore, even though you've told me, even though you've said several times you do want to go back to China. It's just too much of a pain. Not that I blame you at all. I'm terrified of surgeries. There's crippling fear that the anesthesia won't work properly if something goes wrong. I mean, you're not a redhead, so the anesthesia will almost definitely work properly, and I don't know, none of my surgeries have been, like, you know, high risk or anything like that. So it's really not a big deal. You just, they say count down from 10 and you get to about 8 or 9 or 8 and then you're all good. But I do also have a bit of a fear of not going completely under, because that sounds like one of the most traumatizing experiences ever, I think. but it's so incredibly rare, you know? Especially if you're not a redhead. If you're a redhead, it's a little less rare. Still not like common, but they do have more susceptibility, or I think they need more anesthesia than most other people. That reminds me that for the same surgery that my dad like hit me on the shoulder for, they wanted me to get out of the hospital a lot faster than I was prepared for, which is very strange. In hindsight, I should have said like, no, fuck off. I'm still recovering in this bed, you asshole. But they like were trying to rush me out, and so I almost fainted in the like lobby of the hospital, even when I was in a wheelchair. And so I had to like rest there and get those pain meds. It sucked ass. I think they gave me Oxy for that though, which is an opioid, I believe. I've never got hit by a truck before. Okay, I haven't gotten hit by a truck either, but it's like a dull, like a, I mean, yeah, it's a dull pain, not a sharp pain. It hurts like a bitch, don't get me wrong, but it's not a sharp pain, which is very interesting. I've never gotten hit by a truck either, thankfully. I'd be pretty upset if I got hit by a truck, I think. But yeah, I almost got hit by a truck in New York. Oh, I've almost gotten hit by a car for sure. One time my friends had to like physically pull me back because I almost got hit by a car. The last theory I have is my big toe's not straight, it's curved, due to hip something, and then the two bones rub on each other and got infected. Ooh, I hope not. That sounds like a much bigger issue. Or maybe it's not, I don't know, but the idea of that is so, I don't know, I have some weird thing, because like I love doctor shows, but for some reason my body is like, no, we're gonna make you feel like you're gonna pass out if you ever try to do anything. Not anything, but like there's certain very specific things that when I see on TV or I think about, it makes me feel lightheaded. I don't understand. What is wrong with my brain? I know, but now thinking about it, my Chinese sucks ass even more than my English. I don't feel like speaking my broken Chinese to my family. That makes sense. That's rough. That sounds very upsetting, honestly. I can't relate, but I can't imagine like speaking a language fluently and then being like, oh, I don't fucking understand this anymore. That would suck so bad. Alright, Anya, what's happening here? Oh, that's part of the, okay. My parents and grandparents are whack when it came to teaching me Chinese. I don't know how to say hi or ask what questions? Natic? But I know how to tell people to shut up. That's funny. Top Gear music? What music is playing for you guys? Oh, some weird, I think I'm gonna get, I tried to put the last one on loop. Oh well. I think I'm probably gonna get a copyright warning for that, but whatever. I don't make money on this stuff anyway. I'll give you information when I'm able to come here again. I'm gonna sleep now. I haven't slept well the last 2 days. Good night, Bean. Oh, good luck sleeping. I'll try to come back soon because I'm always missing your streams. Bye. Okay, bye. Good luck sleeping. I also have a hard time sleeping, so I feel you. I feel you, man. Good luck. And yeah, keep me updated on your poor foot, because the pain, literally. Okay. Oh, basic. Got it. Basic questions. I didn't realize till you said it. Look, half the time I don't realize people's typos and stuff until they point them out, but this one I didn't understand. My brain could not autocorrect that for you. That's kind of funny. I mean, it would drive me absolutely crazy, but I also know how to insult people. Oh, I assumed you did when you said you know how to tell people to shut up. Those just go together. Okay. Okay, here. Very interesting. Very interesting little neck piece here on me. I don't really know what to do about this. I don't really know what to do about this. We'll try. We'll try. I don't think the people who drew this knew what to do about it, though. So I don't feel that bad not having any idea what's going on. Doesn't look like anyone has any idea. I don't need more people to fucking laugh at me. Ah. Don't worry. I respect any amount of bilingual. So that, yeah, that does sound rough though. I think it's more like, is it? Oh, I really can't tell. You guys, what is happening here? Hey, Arknight's artist, what are you doing? What did you do with Amiya's thing? I'm finally leveling her, by the way. I got her to was it E240, I believe. And I'm trying to go through the main story so I can get her guard form, which is wildly OP for, you know, one to things. It took years to level her because I got GG. I mean, I leveled her because I'm really obsessed with the IS2 thing, and so she's really good for that. And also I'm doing so I've been doing story also because you need to do that for her thing. Yeah. So I've been having fun. She's a good caster. I mean, she's definitely useful, which is good. I like actually being able to use her. I like actually using something that I leveled. Yeah. Yee. I'm so ready for IS3. I need it to come out right now immediately. I've literally finished IS2. Well, I finished all the prizes from it. I still haven't done the last boss of it. I need to... I've quit doing it a little bit because I really need to like level stuff. So yeah, I was doing main story. Can I come to your house and get sick so I can stay home on Monday? I think Luca means Shuna's house. I was planning on saying hi, send bits, and have to go to sleep, but I'm still here 45 minutes later. Oh, that's what you said. Yeah, stay with Moth over. I got it. No, I was wrong. I was incorrect. I was incorrect. It was the stay on the stream with Moth. I just am not smart. Please getting a skin. Kaya's rumored to get one too. Oh, neat. Not gonna lie, I haven't played Genshin in months. Oh, I still have to get about a month or two. I still have to get the free premium pulls from the shop. That's what I have to do for April. Whoops. Okay, I think I don't want this quite here. I'm gonna have to move the neck a little bit. That's okay. Hold on, let's see. have the, yeah, I'm gonna have to move the neck a bit. Kave is like 9 days away. I know. I only have like 360 Prima Gems. It's kind of sad. I hope I'm able to get him with that, but I mean, worst case, he's a 4-star, so not like it's always super easy to get 4 stars, but he'll be on banner more frequently than, well, I don't know. I'll get him eventually. I'm not worried about that. I have like 18 wishes for him. I mean, I have like 3. So you're doing better than me. You're doing better than me. Yeah, I think I understand this neck piece right here about as well as the actual artists do. Which meaning just about not at all. To be fair, they also kind of don't know what they're doing with her skirt. But that's on them. Because this is not how this skirt would look at all. Like, at all. Not that I'm super good at these kinds of skirts, but this is closer to how it would look than theirs. I think you're doing it right. Yeah, I think I'm doing it right-ish. Now, Moth, you can't feel all that wind under her skirt. Dude, seriously, why is the wind going like... Hold on. Why is the wind going like this? Where are we getting that from, Amiya? Okay. When I color this, it's gonna look like a mess, but that's okay. Again, theirs does too. Honestly, I got the hang of this a lot faster than I thought I would. Like, it's a bit of a mess, but it's kind of fun. Probably because it's a bit of a mess. Also, I kind of, a little bit know what I'm doing when it comes to this kind of thing. Looks like the first layer, so it was less of a mess than the rest, so... no, I think I lied, but we're gonna keep this anyway. Art logic, yeah. Yeah. I was gonna ask, how's your day, Moth? Well, you know how my day's been. It's been quite a thing. It's raining. It is raining. I'm glad it was like 40 degrees out, because if it wasn't, I wouldn't have brought my coat, and then I wouldn't have had any protection from the rain, and that would have been extremely sad. Okay, I don't really remember what I did here at all, so it's fine. Okay, we're still gonna work on this, because I don't really know how this kind of thing works. But I still think I still think I understand it more than they do. Not that I dislike the artist, but I don't really understand this one though. I'm gonna have to look at this kind of skirt, I think. Okay. Is this? Yeah. That. This a little bit. Okay. I don't know how to do like this. Okay. Alright, this looks about right. This looks about right. Cool. It's not a bit. I have Hello Kitty pants on. They're long. They were nice for the first 2 hours, but now it's hot. If I change them, my grandma's gonna start yelling. I'm trapped. Why would your grandma start yelling? What? You're not allowed to change your pants in your house, in your own household? What? Why are you not allowed to change your pants in your own household? Grandma only accepts Hello Kitty pants? I guess so. Your grandma just really likes Hello Kitty. It'd be kind of funny, actually. I'm still sad about what? I'm sick. She's always like, you're sick because you always wear shorts in the house. She doesn't even know Hello Kitty. Maybe you're sick because your stupid sister was sick. Ever think about that? Oh, the owl house. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I don't know shit about that. Okay. Oh, good, good, good. The jacket's covering up most of that anyway. Cool. Awesome. It ended recently? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Cool. I mean, sad, I guess, but... hopefully it ended well. Man, I should have gotten a bigger drink. I'm too lazy to watch it. I have no motivation for anything other than make pretty women in Sims 4. You're so valid. You're so incredibly valid for that. Okay. Let me work on the details of this a little bit. I'm gonna start crying. Don't do that. Unless you're crying over Pretty Women, then that's understandable. Okay, so I feel like we're doing like this. Yeah. Okay. Ugh, I don't know how to draw buckles. God. I made a male sim today. He turned out nice. Damn. No lesbian sim island. Can't believe you betrayed the trust of your other sims. I'm gonna start crying. I'm crying about the owl house. I mean, like, in a good way or a bad way? Like, did it end well or did it end poorly? The male sim is the sister of my other sim, who's a wife and teen daughter. Oh, the brother of the other sim. Got it. Who's a what? Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Brothers are allowed. Brothers are allowed. Have you seen, there's this one, it's an image of this, like, lesbian couple's home, and they have on the wall, like, something that says no boys allowed, and then they adopted a son, and they changed it to say son boy allowed. That was just really cute. Son boy allowed. Yeah. Yeah, son boy is allowed. I just think Sun Boy is so funny. Okay, this yellow thing that's happening somewhere. Okay. Okay. Pocket. I feel like the pocket is probably actually a little bit. Okay, let's do this. We can do this better. this. Pockets. I love big pockets on clothes. They're so good. They're so good. Okay, it's like something like this. Don't really know what's happening here, but okay, so it goes like, how's this? Okay. Trying desperately to make things actually look 3D. Very hard. This is not going to be as difficult as just trying to do the belts, though. I don't know how I'm going to learn how to do belts. Just attempt. Just do attempts. It's actually turning out better and easier than I thought it would, so that's good. All the Sims have wives and fiancés because I don't have good stuff for my male Sims. Yeah, well, they're designated? Yeah, delegated? What's the word I was looking for? They can just be brothers and siblings. They can be supportive of their gay sisters. Is good. Is good. They added infants to The Sims and I hate them. Did they not already? I thought they did. I've never played The Sims. No, that's a lie. I played The Sims for like 2 seconds. I think it was Sims 2 also. I wish the Owl House was longer, but Disney said no. Disney hates gays for real. Yeah, it sure does. But like, should it have been longer? Like, did it end badly? Or you just want it to be longer because you liked it? Because, you know, some things have to come to an end for a good reason. Do I want to do like this? I feel like you feel me? Since this goes up a little bit. Nah, we're just gonna do like this. Okay. No. I don't know what would be on the other side of this buckle. Oh, well, that's not helpful. How about... Oh, that's also not helpful. Wow, okay. I don't know, like this then. We'll just do like this. Wow, way to be wildly unhelpful, Arknights. They had infants a couple of months ago. Why do you hate them? Once I read an author... Once I read a Wattpad fanfic with 300 plus chapters because the author was too attached to the characters to end the story. That's kind of cute. He should write a book. Yeah, really. There's the one dude who, I think he wrote it to practice English, but the one guy who, I don't know if this is the longest work in the English language anymore, but for a while it was. I think it's over a million words or something. I think he's still updating, but I'm not sure. Could be wrong. Sometimes it happens to me, or I'm incorrect about something. They keep glitching, they look creepy, they're so needy, and they keep crying. Well, I guess they got infants correct. Okay, actually, yeah, let's take screenshot. I need this specifically. Thank you. Wherever it is. There it is. I need to know what this looks like. Okay. And oh god. Okay. Yeah. Something like this. We'll have to work on this more when I'm actually coloring. But for now, no. Okay, so this other side of the buckle is... I'm confused. This is going off of it. This is also going off of it. This isn't, so we're gonna ignore the first one. Yeah, that's good enough. In which case, I think I want this one to also be going down slightly. Let's do it more like this. Like that. Yeah, sure. Sure, this works for now. Something like this. I don't know. This can be a little... I couldn't deal with the infant. I just turned her into a teen. When she was a newborn, she had dark skin. She came in infant, became super light. What? Interesting. Wait, newborn versus infant? What's the... Isn't that the same thing? I was always under the impression that that was the same thing. Because newborn and infant's the same, and then there's, like... And they all fall under baby. And then there's baby, toddler, which can still kind of be baby, but isn't really baby. Newborns are like objects. You can't interact with them or shit until they're an infant. That is so funny. That's hysterical, actually. Never mind. Infants are great, or newborns are a great idea. Or whatever they just added. That is really funny. I like that. I wonder how actual parents feel about that. We'll deal with that. Maybe I should send you some pics of my Sims and the brother. I guess newborns are goofy. Yeah, I want to see what the creepy whatevers are. Moth, yeah, hi. Sims 1, the best. Is that like nostalgia talking, or Or is it actually? I genuinely do not know. I've only ever played, like, literally probably 15 minutes of The Sims 2. Ugh. I don't even have my water bottle on me. It's across the room. And that's more than I have left of my drink. Rude. Probably not, but at least you could install the packs without your computer dying. Oh, you know what? That's definitely a good bonus. I think there's like over $1,000 worth of Sims packs or something like that. Maybe it's like over 10,000. It was a lot. I need to check my base in Arknights and make sure I'm not missing any good stuff. We'll do that as soon as I stop. Oh, and then make sure I'm not... Oh, I think I'm probably wasting stam. Damn. Well, it's fine. The event is over soon, and then I can go back to playing main story, and then there will be another event soon after that. Not that I know what it is. Do we know yet what the next event is? Probably we do because of what CN gets, but okay, let me... Did you finish Near Light? I did. It was hard as fuck. Oh my god, I'm a new player, okay? I did not deserve all of that. The last few, like, the EX ones, and then, like, the SL8EX is not okay. It's not! It was horrible! Oh my god! It was evil. I don't understand why they thought that was okay. There's so many mechanics. And then, like, NLS 5, or I think NLS 4 gave me the most trouble. Ugh, even with guides, I struggled so hard. And then I go and I watch people do it with, like, meme and niche teams, and I'm like, oh my god, you people are geniuses. How do you do this? Hold on, let me get my water. But yeah, it is evil. It's evil. I don't know why that... Like, the past couple events I played weren't this hard. And I didn't even have as good characters as I do now. Evil. Evil, evil. I haven't finished EX8 yet. I don't blame you. I had to look up, like, 3 different guides in order to do it. It's horrible. And then the fucking challenge modes. I hate whenever I do one and then the challenge mode doesn't really have anything to do with what the way I solved it, but then I still can't do it. Oh no, I'm not finishing all the challenges. I think I used your Mudrock for like 1 or 2 of them. It was the one... No, yeah, I used Mudrock for... Where's my glove? Google found Sims 5. Oh yeah, I think they started making that? Where was it? It's the map that's like it has the 3 bases here, and then the rows like this, and then behind there, that's where the candle knights come up, and Victoria, or whatever her name is. Yeah, I did finish all the challenges because that's what internet guys are for. Yeah, a bunch of those, and then I used Mudrock over there. Horrible. Didn't mean to do all the way back there. Anyway, Arknights is evil, and that's that. They don't want us to succeed. But I want more of that Originium stuff, so I needed to beat the challenge modes. I need stuff for outfits, and then I want to spark the whatchamacallit, Archer Ched in January, I think. So I need as much stuff as I can get. I'm hungry, I have no energy to eat. Yeah, the reason you have no energy to eat is because you haven't eaten. Go eat. Oh, right, water. I do you, what, 3, 4? What was that? 4. Oh, more. 5. Okay, can do. I did eat today. Well, clearly you need to eat more food, huh? You do need to eat usually more than once in a day. A dim sum and a mango smoothie. Ooh, that sounds really good. Sounds really good. Did I talk about it? When I was visiting my mom, I had the best dim sum of my life. I'm going to be thinking about that place for a long time. Until I go back. And then I'm going to tell her to take me there again. It was so good. Christmas roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I haven't eaten for 6 to 7 hours. Well, you know what you should do. You know, do you have any idea what I'm going to tell you to do? Huh? Huh? What? No. I think probably you should eat. Probably you should eat food. 6 to 7 hours, that's not like the worst, but it does mean that you should eat, I think. I'm lazy. I mean, I feel that, which is why I got Starbucks that's why I got a sandwich from Starbucks on my way back from the phone store, because I knew I wasn't gonna eat. Well, no, I have some leftovers, so maybe I would have, but yeah. That was a better circle than I thought it was gonna do. Nice. Go me. In Sacramento, I went to the pinkest and coolest boba place ever. Oh, nice. That rules. Let's think about this other side. That's... I don't know what's happening here that I can't really... Yeah. Ugh, I'm still sad I'm gonna have to return the phone I got and then get a new stupid phone that I don't want that much. But, and I really don't want to trade my phone in, but I would rather trade it in. I don't want to miss out on like getting the other one for free / like $800 off. I don't want to keep my phone that bad. I'm just gonna have to make extra sure all my accounts are safe. Maybe I'll transfer them over to the phone that I can't use, and then so that I can make absolute sure they're all working, and then after I get the new one, I whatchamacallit, transfer them over to the new one. Okay, that sounds like a good idea, actually. I'm gonna do that. Which means I don't have to take Fate, Grand Order, and Line off of the new one. Ugh, I'm so mad. They had a row like those wall phones, a non-working carousel, roses everywhere, and upstairs like a ball pit. A ball pit? Boba was great too. Nice. That sounds great. What kind of phone? I don't know who you're asking, but I have to, like a Samsung Galaxy. I think the S23 is what the new one is. Yeah, I think probably the Galaxy S23. Maybe I can get the Pixel 5 that actually has a whatchamacallit, headphone jack, but I think that might be a pipe dream. We'll see. I would like to get $800 off the new phone. That's definitely the most important part. I'm not getting a phone I dislike and having to pay a shit ton for it. I have a Samsung Galaxy 2. Nice. Like, they're okay. They're just not great. You know? They're fine. Yeah, I have a Galaxy right now, which is why I can trade it in for a nicer, newer Galaxy. I hate my iPhone, but it's better than no phone. Yeah, that's fair. That's how it be. Moth. Oh, Feral Wolf, hello. Been a while. Welcome back. Welcome back. Just whining about phone issues. It's very sad for me. It's been such a day. I wonder when I'm gonna see my dad and have him help out with the phone stuff. Yeah, I'm very sick, or I would have popped in. You're good. I'm sorry you're so sick. Everyone's sick in here. Damn. Hopefully you're at least kind of okay. Ugh. What is going around? Aside from, you know, pandemic, I want to be sick. Why? I don't. I'm trying to avoid being sick, actually. My mom has an iPhone, and she complains the battery drains so fast. What do you expect from Apple? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was part of my... I mean, that's part of the first reason I wanted to get a new phone. Because the battery is absolutely horrible. But, I mean, it's a fairly old phone, so whatever. But I was avoiding doing it, and now I kind of have to, since it no longer... If someone calls me, I can't hear them at all unless I put it on speakerphone or use my headphones. So it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. I'll hack my germs on you. That sounds. I mean, if that's what you want, Luca, then you can do that, I suppose. I don't understand it, but. Why do you want to be sick? You think you're gonna get time off of school or something? Do you... Yes? Are you... Would your parents actually let you get time off of school for being sick? Because sometimes mine would, sometimes they wouldn't. When Luca calls me, I can't use my headphones because the mic is broken. They sound muffled like 90% of the time without it. Oh no. Yeah, my, at least my headphones work very well. They're relatively new-ish. You know I'm not using speaker in public. Yeah, no way. No way. Had to yell. Oh no. Is your phone broken too then? Because my brother's broke in the same way around the same time. Which is, not a great sign. Not a great sign, to be honest. Okay. Now she is. You have a lot of stuff on your jacket, Amiya. I love you, but jeez. Okay, what is this? There's like a knot pocket type thing. And then this is. I had people look at me while I was speaking to Shunav. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you're yelling on the phone. Not that I blame you, because clearly you had to, but yeah. Also, I'm nosy as hell. If someone's yelling on the phone in public, I'm definitely listening in. Sorry. Like the person who one time was super obviously eavesdropping on me on the train. Like, look, man. Like I said, I'm super nosy. Could you eavesdrop a little more, or a little less conspicuously, maybe? Just, you dumb? Me too. You talk loud, I'm gonna listen in. Exactly. It was wild because she was only she was like half pretending to not be eavesdropping. Like she would be kind of, I think I talked about this when it happened, but she looked like she was almost looking at me, but she was looking kind of past me into the window, or outside the window on the train, and but then she would sometimes look at me, and she would also be on her phone, but she wasn't scrolling through it. And I was like, woman, I get it, but have a little tact. Pretend you're not eavesdropping. Come on. Come on now. Imagine being bad at eavesdropping on a phone convo. It wasn't a phone convo even. It was like me and my friend were talking. So it wasn't even a phone convo. Like conversation. All she had to do was not stare at me and even just scroll absently on her phone. But every time I looked over at her, she was like, nope, nope, nope. Nah, it's even worse. I know, it was really dumb. So we changed subject because I'm like, I don't want you eavesdropping on me. You know, if she was slightly more subtle about it, we wouldn't have changed topics. I don't even remember what we were talking about. It was like kinda, it wasn't like private. I think it was like some mental health shit. So it was like, you know, I don't want people actively listening, but we were talking about it on the train, so obviously people are gonna hear. You ruined it for yourself, girl. You know, not something I want people to hear so much that when I notice them eavesdropping, I'm gonna just keep talking. Gotta go, I forgot I have to see family. Bye, Moth, see you next time. Alright, see you next time. My next stream is gonna be Tuesday, I think. Tuesday. I'll have to figure out how to make Sundays work. See what day I should take off instead. Because I think being available on the weekends is probably a good plan. So I have to figure out if I want like 2 days in a row off or what. How it's gonna work. I feel like I don't like what I'm doing with this pocket, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong either. No more Sunday stream? No, we'll do Sunday, just not tomorrow, because I know who I am as a person. So we'll do Sundays, but I'm gonna have to figure out. I think I do need 2 days off a week instead of just 1 day off, so we'll figure that out. So in the future I will stream on Sundays, but there will be another day that we take off. Especially because I'm gonna try to go to start like a class. So yeah, let's see if we can do that. My psychiatrist is like, yeah, start that class. I was like, okay, I'll do it. I'll fix this later. I'm not gonna understand what I want to do with this right now. It's Earth Day? It is? It is? I didn't know that either. Go plant a tree. Maybe that's why my phone wasn't working with me. It was like, it's Earth Day, you're not supposed to be doing this. I think when I get my dad over to the phone thing, I'm gonna have them try one more time to get the new phone to work. But, you know, if they can't, then they can't. Because it says it should, in theory. So I don't know what the issue is. Stupid. It's like literally on some whitelist or something, where the network says it should work. Makes you so mad. I want my new phone. See, I'll probably have them try one more time, and if not, just do the other new one. Unless it's gonna drive my dad crazy. which is a distinct possibility. So maybe I won't do that actually. I don't want my dad yelling at these poor customer service people. They don't deserve it. They were so nice to me. They made like some exception for me because I was not doing so hot. I feel like I don't think anyone noticed or anything, but I feel like I was on the verge of crying at some points there. It was maybe not on the verge of crying, but I had like not really, yeah, I hadn't eaten yet, and I should have eaten something before I went, but I thought it would take like a minute, and I was wrong. Ugh, and I was gonna go like get a couple groceries. I just wanted to get like some Yoplait yogurt and some grapes. Actually, I should probably just order those. I could order them, like, since it's not much stuff, I could just order them off of like Amazon groceries or something. I saw someone litter today. They threw away a Kit Kat wrapper near my car. The verge of crying. I would be crying. I don't cry. I don't like crying. I never cry. I actually do very rarely cry, and it's not good for you. Don't be me. But I wasn't gonna cry in a store, especially. I have to have some dignity. But yeah, the last thing I would do is ever yell at someone, especially since they were being so helpful. Yeah. Can't cry at no worky. Exactly. Like, sometimes I wish I could, but my body's like, no. It's healthier to cry. But sometimes it just doesn't work that way. I think this is not quite, yeah. I think that's fine though. This looks a little better, I think. I was gonna cry yesterday. Did you make like a plan? This makes it sound like you had a scheduled plan to cry, which honestly wouldn't be a horrible idea. I feel like that could work really well for some people. Have a scheduled cry. What? No. It's because of a Genia Grim Reaper comic. I always cry when I see those comics. I have no idea what you're talking about, but like I said, crying is good and healthy. Just because I can't do it doesn't mean everyone else shouldn't. I respect you. I respect you for crying. Okay. This will definitely, we'll get the rings on there, but it'll probably be, yeah. The rings are kind of an important aspect of her design. A ball came to me fast and hit me on the head. You're gonna get concussions. You're gonna start getting concussions. It's gonna be horrible. Damn. I mean, I hope you don't get concussions, because brain injuries are no joke. Do you not have brain damage yet? That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm glad you don't. Or maybe you do, and you just don't know. I mean, I hope not, but you never know. Who knows? You could have a lot of brain damage. I did once when I was 6 years old. Get a concussion? Oof. That's rough. That's really rough. I wonder if it's better to get concussions when, like, assuming you're not getting a lot of concussions, I wonder if it's better to get it when you're younger or when you're older. Because I know it really doesn't matter if you're getting a lot of concussions, but I feel like younger is probably better since your brain is so elastic. All right, I think this is actually about right. Let me draw hair. We'll also fix the Fix the face. Gotta round this out. Okay, bangs like here-ish. Okay, yeah, her hair is easy enough. That's good. That's good. We like that. Yeah, because you just... It's just like this, and then she's a ponytail. Yeah, easy hair. Easy hair. Awesome. We like that. We like that, Anya. I really need to go back and fix something, then I can just go to a previous save of this picture. Okay. My 4th grade teacher had bleeding in her brain or something. Ooh, I forgot what it was. I just knew something happened, and happened to her skull, and she left for like 5 months. Oh, well, I'm glad. 5 months, she came back, so that's a good thing. Oof, that's rough. Ooh. My friend gave me toxic waste candy on Friday. It was extra sour apple pineapple. Oh, I know the thing you're talking about, I think. I used to really like those. I used to have some kind of competition with a friend at lunch about who could eat more of the, like, Warheads things. That was always fun. I don't think anyone ever won. I think we both just could eat as many as we wanted, but it was still fun. It very much was not a good idea in the long run because it hurt. But, you know. It was good, not as sour as I thought. Huh. Interesting. I realized most of the time I don't react to sour food besides my eye twitching. Okay, the eye twitching is kind of funny though. I mean, that's definitely some reaction. Yeah, what I did was like I kept like smiling or something. My face was just stuck as a smile, which might have looked pretty creepy. I don't know. But that was the same with my friend too. I think her name was Olivia. If it was Olivia, then I remember her last name too, but I am not gonna say that on stream. Be a bad idea. I don't know how noticeable the eye twitching was though. Ah. So it may or may not have been like the, what the hell is wrong with this person? What the hell is wrong with this chick? Definitely feel it twitching though. Yeah, I like sour foods. I also really like spicy foods, although my spice tolerance isn't as high as it used to be, which is so sad. So sad. Alright. I think I'm gonna... I actually did a decent amount of work on this today. Look at me go. Look at me go. Thank you, Amia, for not being terribly hard to draw, even though your outfit looks very intimidating. I feel like my hands are just being nice to me today. Maybe it's because I've been actually trying to draw more frequently. Not so much on my tablet, which I should do more of, but at the very least, I've been drawing a lot more on my, my sketchbook and stuff. Because I've been using my fountain pens, which is very fun. I love using those. I love using my fountain pens. I think I need to make the hands smaller. Yeah. Oh, lucky for me, I'm smart and have them on a different layer. Yay. I really want to get better at, like sometimes I can improve where I do stuff. I said before, but the more, like, reference angles, I guess, that I have, the better I'm able to kind of understand stuff. The problem is the bones in the hand are so weird, because they, like, twist around, so, like, or in the arms. So, like, you have the... So you have an arm, and then like a hand. No, I want to do like a hand. The bones go like this. They like twist. If your hand is just like this, so it makes it really hard to tell what's happening at any given point. For me, at least, probably for a lot of artists, actually. I don't think I'm alone in that whatsoever. Ugh. I tricked eating sour candies just to stick it to the side of my mouth and slowly suck on it. You can barely taste the sourness. I would not die for Alpha Lock, but I love Alpha Lock. Alpha Lock? Like on like the digital art thing? I mean, the only problem with sour candy is that it starts to hurt after a while. Aside from that, I don't really have an issue with it. Okay, I think I also want to... Let's make everything a little bit slimmer. Yeah, save that. With this. Okay. Alright, that looks good for now. Yeah, on Ibis paint, basically whatever color you... Oh, yeah, I know that. Transparency, well, I usually call it transparency lock, but yeah. No, I do love it, especially for, line art type purposes. This is not the layer, yeah, this is the layer I want it gone. I want to change this again. Yeah. It saves me so much time and energy. I don't use it like all the time, but I definitely would be sad without it. Especially when it comes to like, you know, if I want to, like draw right over a sketch, it makes it a lot easier to turn it blue and then draw over that than it does to, just turn down the opacity on the black. I have a new way of shading eyes after doing fan art for my friend. Nice! Nice. I'm always changing the way I'm doing eyes. It's one of my things that I spend the most time doing, honestly. Like the most time working on when it comes to style stuff is how I want to do eyes. Okay. I think... Oh, I want these to be a little further apart, actually. Alright. And then I think I'm about done for the day. But I made good progress on Bunny. I love her. I love her so much. She's such a good girl. She's so cool, too. She's different than I thought she would be just like the pure like innocent, sweet type of character, but no, she fucking rules. Like, she rules anyway because I love her and she's adorable, but she's also like a really interesting character on top of all that. I like her a lot. I mean, everyone who plays the game does, and I always like the designated daughter character. Like, this is your child now. Like, I think I've talked about this before, but this is your child now being Amiya in Arknights, and then Mash in Fate, and Lyria in Grand Blue. I always like the designated daughter character, but Amiya's also a lot more interesting than I thought she would be. I didn't think she'd be like boring per se, but I didn't think she'd be as badass as she is. So is awesome. Love her. I'll show it to you. I want the eyes. I wanted to get the eyes perfect and zoomed in a whole bunch. Yeah. I feel that. I'll show it to you. Yeah, please do. Now though, I'm going to head out. I'm gonna eat my pumpkin bread, and I'm gonna lament my over my phone problems and create a return, I guess, for the current one I have. Oh no, I'll do that after I go there again, because like I said, I still want to try one more time to see if it'll work. We'll see. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but I want it to work. I want it to work so bad. Alright. Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna get more water, maybe eat, and make more pretty women in commissions. That sounds like a very good plan of action. Alright, so thank you everyone who came. Thank you extra to the people who chatted with me, and extra to Shuna for the bits. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. My next stream is Tuesday, April 25th at 9 p.m. CDT, and I'm playing Dark Souls. Yeah, even though I have to beat a boss that I don't want to fight. Okay. So, with that all being said... But, what? Huh? May 2nd. No. April 25th. I'm not taking a week off, just 2 days. It's the 22nd right now. So, April 25th. Yeah. Alright. With that being said, good morning to all of my morning people. Good evening. Oh, maybe I am sick. Good evening to all of my evening people. Uh-oh, you got something to do, huh? Good night. And goodbye. Peace. Everyone wish Luna luck. Or Luca, sorry. Oh my god, everyone wish Luca luck. Good luck, Luca. Goodbye.